Hello everybody, this is Nathan Grayson with Kotaku, and today I'm going to show you one of the most, let's say, inventive, custom-made Doom maps I've come across in the game's SnapMap feature. This one's called Harvest Doom. It's a farming game, in Doom. I would say I can't wait for the mod where demons invade Stardew Valley, but I'm pretty sure somebody's already made it. So, Harvest Doom. You've got a place to grow crops, you've got your house, a shop, and some mines you can explore. When I first started playing Harvest Doom, I was impressed, but I was also kind of disappointed. On one hand, it's a farming game in Doom. That's crazy. On the other, though, I was planting invisible crops in this bland industrial dome, and I was watering colored circles. It was like I was actually watering, I don't know, Fruit Loops or the Olympics logo or something. The jankiness of it all made me laugh. I mean, check out the shopkeeper. He's a Hell Knight. That's intrinsically hilarious. If you can't laugh at that, you're dead inside. And also, we became best friends. So at one point I ran down into the mines, which I had to unlock by growing some crops, and I got swarmed by enemies. So I ran back to my farm, but one of the enemies managed to follow me all the way back. I don't think that's supposed to be able to happen, especially because of what happened next. The shopkeep noticed this, and he was like, no, I am having none of this. And then he just, pulverized him into mush. It's great. Harvest Doom it's dumb, but it's also really creative and well put together for what it is. And that's why I think it's kind of Doom's SnapMap feature in a nutshell. See, SnapMap is Doom's custom map and mode creation feature. It's not really a mod toolset, but it's also not a basic, boring old map editor either. It lets you snap together rooms, designate objectives, place enemies and props, and even tell little stories with words on the screen. It's easy to use. I imagine you could go into it right now and crank out a working map in 5 minutes. It's Mario Maker for Doom. That is exactly what it is. But it's hella limited. You can't add custom textures, the tile sets are boring, you can only have a certain number of enemies active at once. I mean, you have to use glowing Fruit Loop circles in place of crops. That kind of thing. It's not a mod toolset, despite the fact that the original Doom is one of the most modded games ever. It's been modded to hell and back, also to Super Mario and back, and Sailor Moon and back. Different themes, different genres, and it's still going. People are still modding it. Heck, the new Doom is heavily influenced by a mod itself. Brutal Doom. It's this mod where basically it takes Doom and cranks up all the blood and gore and all of that to 11. I think it's fair to say that it's currently impossible to make anything as game-changing as Brutal Doom and SnapMap. And that really sucks. At the same time, though, I kind of love what people are coming up with right now. It takes so much raw creativity to make something like Harvest Doom even work. And I mean, there's also a mod where you're a mother raccoon trying to feed your babies and not get trapped in a dumpster by a demon who I guess represents I don't know, an old angry fry cook or something. I have no clue. But it's such a creative use of extremely limited assets. If someone made Raccoon Simulator 2016 with full mod tools or a game engine like Unreal 4 or something, I'd probably roll my eyes and say another stupid simulator game? Really? That's the best you can come up with? But in Doom's SnapMap, because of the way that it all works and how much you've got to put in to make something like that even, represent what it's supposed to be, it's hilarious. And Harvest Doom is just one example. You can also, because of other maps, you can battle Pokemon, or Pokemon, air quotes. You can play Whack-A-Mole. You can play classic Doom levels reimagined in this game's very shiny, sparkly new engine. In just a few days, people have made all of this. There's tons of it. It's really cool, and you can access it super easily. There's a navigator for all of it. Personally, I think it has a few too many categories, but whatever. I'm sure that the game's developer, id Software, is going to only add more with time, too. It's not going to stay this limited necessarily. Again, it's all very Mario Maker, which is great. Problem is, it's not very Doom, and that's a shame. Doom itself, the new one, is a mountain of contradictions. It's got an amazing campaign that feels fresh while also paying homage to the past, but its multiplayer is bog standard demon doo-doo. SnapMap is similarly, in my opinion, at odds with itself. It's a smart tool that inspires creativity, but it's heavily constrained in places. In an ideal world, Doom would have SnapMap and mod support. The original Doom was a hotbed for mods, and New Doom, pronounced by the way, Nude Doom, it's published by Bethesda, you know, the folks behind the Elder Scrolls and recent Fallout games, aka the other most modded games ever. I imagine SnapMap is an attempt at making the principles of modding more accessible to a larger audience, but it just doesn't quite succeed.